Alright, so I have this great new system that I'm using, which is my pump. I have this pump that I got. For those of you who've been around for a while, you've probably seen the orange one. And it's just like a submersible pump that you can put in a bucket of water and have a shower or a stream or a river, whatever. But yeah, I'm just using that. It's so much easier. So I just plunk that in the water. I'm using my silver strainer to keep the dirt and leaves and stuff out, and it fills it up super fast. It's so great. Oh, there's my little pump. Oh yeah, that's a lot easier than how I was doing it before. And I know some people were saying I should dig a hole, but this is actually my path, so I don't want to dig a hole in my path. And I'm planning on getting the water situation fixed soon, so... Hi, buddy!
Feels like a daydream. I might escape soon. Get out of focus. Baby, you know it's all wrong. So late, so far.
Spring. Still chilly though. Before I go in and get to work on the, what are we doing today? Oh yeah, on the cubby under the stairs. I want to show you guys the table. So when I got the place, there was like an old coffee table, and I didn't end up throwing it away because I figured I would use it. And guess what? I'm going to use it. But it's in the back with all the junk, so, you know, hold your judgments. Hey, water. Oh, extra water. I should probably bring that in. But here, this little round table. So, this is where I hide all the junk. Man, is it ever windy today? I'm gonna get one of those bins where they bring the big bins and you can throw construction garbage in them, but I don't have it right now. So everything's behind the woodshed. It's a terrible, terrible place back here. But this round table is gonna be so cute. That's what I'm gonna use to make a pedestal table for the little nook under the stairs. And this is one of the few remaining snow piles that I have left. Here. Melt. Anyway, let's go inside and get to work on the nook.
Hey everybody, if you're new here, my name is Tonella and I live alone in the Canadian woods with my dog Koda. And today I am continuing the build on the little nook under my stairs. This space has kind of been nothing, basically a spot to put chaos and destruction, things that have no home. So I'm trying to turn this area into a place where I actually want to sit and slow down and spend some time.
Very chilly. Very chilly. So what I'm doing is building a shelf above here. So I'm gonna do a little built-in shelf up here. And I think it's gonna be cool. I couldn't do too many shelves because I didn't want my head to be feeling like it was gonna hit the shelves, you know what I mean? I want enough room to not feel claustrophobic. So I'm gonna have one nice big shelf there and then maybe a little one over it. I think that will be sufficient.
Lost in the day, floating further away from the anchors that weigh me down. Familiar faces, painted with this makeup. The sunrise when it comes. I know your time will come, and there's no use in going.
Did I just find you in the last bit of snow with your toy? Is that your toy? You're so cute. He's literally on the last little bit of snow with his toy.
Okie Masmogly. We're gonna finish up some stuff under the stairs today. Koda is staring at me with deep intensity from outside the window. But yeah, I'm gonna finish up what I can finish up. It's looking very cute and I'm quite excited. And I'm feeling even better today. We've got our ear plugs, henceforth known as ear plugs. All right. I can go the distance. I will go most anywhere. I have Christmas songs in my head. Krampus, the Christmas nightmare. We didn't start the fire. Okay, it did chopper up a toppy. No problem. No problem, you say. Settle down. Oh, the battery have died. Oh no! There must be another Wii! We didn't start the fire. see if this will work. That part's gonna be there. Go, baby. You're awfully close. Wait. Okay. Good. Oh. I am going to put another hinge and hinge this little side here, and then I'll have two separate opening boxes, but you can see over here this one is a nice little lid, but I don't have any hinges to do the little one, so I'm actually just going to put it in with some nails from the air nailer. I'm just going to put in some nails with the air nailer, which is really easy to take out for now until I get into town and get some hinges. But yeah. It just looks like a bomb went off here. I love building, but I hate building where I live in the same room, because this is my only room. I wish it was like a separate space where I would just go and then destroy it and then come back to my space of comfort. But that's okay. We're getting there. Using my new cup that my daughter got me. Oh, snuggle. There we go. Hello. Hi, Snoopy. Look at this little... Are you luxurious? Oh, hello. Did you have a good snooze? Are you all tangled? Hold on, mommy fix. There you go. Hi, baby. Oh, you're so stinking cute. I can't even handle it. I guess I don't need my earplugs. Building in such a small space can be a little tricky. Every decision has to feel very intentional. I went back and forth on what to do under the stairs because the closet idea that I had was very practical, but I just kept coming back to the idea of having this little cozy nook under the stairs, like a place to have a coffee or have a meal and work at the computer. And here's the thing about building my own home is I get to choose and I get to change my mind. But I was still struggling so much with it, and I think building is a lot like life. What I mean is we get so caught up in trying to make the right decision that sometimes we are too afraid to make any decision at all. But the truth is nothing is permanent, and there is a beauty in that impermanence. You can try something and you don't have to be scared. You can see how it feels, and if it doesn't work, you can change it. There's always another choice, and there's always another way forward, which is a beautiful principle, I think.
Who will you become? Somebody to run from. Seek what you can't find. More than you did could ignore, but at least you still be on your head to come from. Find it further on, further on.
Well, I am so happy with how that's turned out. My little book nook. Until I get my table in there, it's been actually really nice just to sit there and do some reading. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think, if you like how the little book nook is coming along. If you're wondering what I'm reading, Emily of New Moon, highly recommend. It's one of my favorite books. Anywho, it all turned out pretty great, pretty much the way that I wanted it. I have the cushions from the van in there right now, like my van bench cushions, and I just want to try and see what it would look like. I am going to build some custom cushions for the benches, but it's awesome. There's so much storage. The big long bench has lots of storage. I put my tools in there, which is so nice to have a place to put the stuff. And once I get the hinges, I'll have that little side box too, which is great. I am going to paint it, just to mentally prepare yourselves. I've also talked to the plumber, so hopefully very soon the water situation, which is I don't have water, is going to be dealt with, which is going to be a whole big job. This is not a little job that's going to happen, so I am so looking forward to having water in the cabin again. It's been a little while, and I never intended to have a dry cabin, so we've just been rolling with the punches. But I'm really excited for this week and for the spring in general, because man, some warmer weather. I hope you guys have such a good week. I'm sending you a big hug. Koda's sending you guys a hug too. Sleeping down there. Thank you so much for being here with Koda and I, and for just joining us on this journey here in the woods. If you are not subscribed, please consider doing so. I have lots of videos on the channel and lots more like this, and it really helps it so that I can continue to make these videos for you guys. For everybody who's commenting, thank you so much. I freaking love you guys. For liking and sharing, all the above, hyping too. Biggest love. I will see you guys next Sunday. Take care.